for Wellness. My name is George, and this is our new setup here at my home. Uh, I changed things up a bit to kind of provide an environment of a bit more open movement, and I hope this works better for you at home who are practicing. And I thank you for joining me today. Today is called Fly Like an Eagle. We're going to be focusing on our peak pose being eagle, but we're also going to catch some air while we're at it with Warrior 3. In order to do so, I'll teach you some poses to get you warmed up. And it's going to be a really fun practice. It's going to help you feel energized. It's going to help you build a little more strength and flexibility, and also use your breath support to help you along the way. And this is all because of a partnership between Yoga with George Ethan and Wilkes Recovery Revolution. I'm so glad to get to share these practices with you every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Be sure to tune in for future practices, but if you are not available in the morning on Saturday morning, this will be available to you at any time. So be sure to check it out. Leave us a like and a comment and let us know what you think. We love to hear from you. And of course, feel welcome anytime to reach out to one of us if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions. We love feedback. We love to hear from what the viewers and practitioners want to see. With that being said, make sure you have your mats ready. Wear something that you feel good moving around in. I suggest a block or two if you're newer to yoga and want to kind of create a bit more openness in your practice. If you don't have a block, you could use some type of book, a thick book. Or even if I've been told tin cans of food are effective as well. Maybe also if you have tender knees or knee sensitivity, I recommend you get a blanket that you can roll up. So to start today's practice, we're going to go right into it. We're going to start in a kneeling position. So on your knees, grab your blankets and roll them up, or even roll up your mat. I'm going to start facing you here, just so you can have a better visual. But just on your knees for a while, allow yourself time to get settled. Also, this is an opportunity, if you like background music, to press play on that. Let's take our time, get nice and settled. Maybe you rock a little side to side, feeling the ground beneath you, just nice and gentle. Take this opportunity now to think nice and tall in the spine, growing the tailbone towards the floor or mat, crown of the head up towards the sky. Your chin parallel to the floor here. Let's all take a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. You can have your hands at your sides or on your lap, whichever works best for you. Let's take another deep breath in. Find a lift in the chest cavity. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Maybe close the eyes. We're going to be here for just a minute. Let's set an intention for our practice. Breathe in and out. Putting aside the to-do list and expectations for yourself. You've shown up, and that's the hardest part. Acknowledge that for a moment. Breathe in. Nice long spine. Out, relax any tension in the body. Let's do 2 more breaths. Breathe in, nice deep breath in. Fill yourself up and let it out. Last one, make it count. Deep breath in, biggest breath you've had so far. And exhale. Gorgeous. All right, to start, we're just going to do some neck rolls. So hands on your laps. Think nice and tall. Breathe in. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll your head to one side. I'm starting on my left ear to left shoulder. Breathe in. Nice stretch on the right side of the neck. And as you exhale, roll forward, chin to chest, and then on your following inhale, bring your right ear to right shoulder. Use your breath to guide you from one point to another. We're not holding these poses for long at the start. We're just warming up the muscles here. If you want a little more, you can place your fingertips at your sides to get a bit of a longer stretch, connecting the neck muscles with the shoulders. Maybe you practice slowing your roll by deepening the breath. You're calming the mind and easing the tension of the muscles. It's a twofer. Keep your heart lifted. Got one, let's do one more on each side. And on your final exhale, chin to chest and carve a line with the nose to look forward. Awesome. From here, we're going to go take eagle arms. So we're going to start with our right arm. Best way I recommend to start if you're never heard of eagle arms before, let's do a karate chop diagonal to your left side from your right hand. And then do another karate chop, making an X with your arms. Now, your eagle arms, this might be it. But let's see if we can bend the arms and make a V like so. If that is comfortable for you and you want a little more, you can either tap the back of, or place the back of the hands to touch one another. It's normal for them to have one fingertip just touching the back of the other hand. It does not need to be perfect like this. And if you want even more, you can double wind it, pressing the right fingertips or palm to the left palm. You got eagle arms here. So we're going to take a breath in. You feel a stretch in the shoulders. And as we exhale, we're going to follow our left elbow and draw a line down. Drawing the navel into the spine. Make that line with the left elbow to lift up. Inhale. Nice long torso. Exhale. Forward and down. Two more. Inhale, lift. Find length in the torso. Big stretch in the shoulders. And exhale. Let it go. All right, unwind. So we're going to place our palms down. We're just going to place our left hand down. Think up and over from the right. Nice long stretch. And then pay attention. We're going to place our right hand down on the left and walk forward. And continue to walk your hands forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release into child's pose. Surprise. Find a stretch in the shoulders here. On your next inhale, walk back to the body. Your torso lengthens. Opposite side, eagle arm. So this time we karate chop with the left hand first, then the right elbow on the right or on the left elbow crease. Make your V, back hands to touch or double wrap, and use your right elbow to guide you. Inhale, lift up towards the sky, nice and tall. Exhale, bring it down. Elbow to navel, navel to spine. Inhale, lift, find length. Exhale, bring it all in. Think cat and cow when you're working your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dive in. Two more. Inhale, lift up. We're increasing our diaphragm and our range of motion. Exhale, bring it all in. Last one. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, elbow to navel, navel to spine. Bring your arms back to center. Unravel. Arms nice and wide. Touch the mat here. Flip your left palm, inhale up and over to the right. And then cartwheel it down and then walk your hands forward to a child's pose. Deep breath in, long breath out. On your inhale, use your palms to walk yourself back up. And from here, we're going to lift up onto our knees. If you need to rotate your ankles at this point, go for it. You deserve it. But you want from your knees to the top of your head to be completely straight up. Of course, there's that natural curve in the spine, so we're not trying to straighten our spine. We just want a good posture here. Best way to do it, imagine two headlights on the hip flexors here shining forward and up, and your heart lifts. A good way to gauge this, place your thumbs in together at the heart space, lift your heart to meet your thumbs, head over heart, heart over pelvis, and there you have it. From here, we're going to place our left palm down to the left, extend our right foot to the side here. We're going for a gate side angle. So draw a bow and arrow with the right arm lifting up, straight up. Inhale in, exhale, extend the hand beyond the crown of the head. And imagine the crown of the head is a nice long line from your top of your head to your tailbone, right fingertips, nice long line to the right toes. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, and then exhale, we're going to swipe a table, drawing this forward, like we're swiping a table, cleaning it off, and then inhale, pull our thumbs back, open our hearts. Exhale, swipe the table forward. Inhale, pull it back. I'm going to do it one more time. Inhale, swipe the table. Exhale, and then inhale to pull it back. Awesome. Place your right palm down. Walk it back to center, drawing that right knee back to center, and then continue walking your hands to the right. Extend your left foot to the left side. Bow and arrow your left hand up towards the sky. Breathe in and out. Inhale once more. Press into the top of the back foot for stability, or the right foot. Then exhale up and over. Breathe deep here. Finding an openness in the chest, keeping your heart revolving open. And then exhale, swipe the table forward. Inhale, pull the thumb back. Revolve the heart. Exhale, swipe it forward. Inhale, pull it back. Last one, exhale, swipe it forward. Inhale, pull it back. Awesome. Now extend your left hand back up towards the sky and imagine and lift up onto your right fingertips, kind of making a web here. Imagine someone pulling up on your left wrist to lift you back up. Awesome. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your left foot in. Now we're back in center. Beautiful. Now let's take this opportunity now to move on to our glutes here. From here, we're going to do a little a core work, just a little bit to get us warmed up. Feel alive today. We're moving into boat pose. So to start, place your palms right behind you. Knees are bent. Lift up one foot and another, and make sure that your abs are feeling engaged here and your heart remains lifted. This may be your boat pose, and that's totally cool. But if you're wanting a little more, maybe you extend your arms out forward like so. Starting to feel a little shaky here. You're feeling awake now? Going to breathe. Maybe on your inhale, we straighten the legs. We lower our back, not all the way back. We want to keep our shoulders and head off the ground. And exhale. Next inhale, draw it in. Exhale. Next inhale, you extend and lower back. Exhale, draw it in. Draw the navel into the chest. We're going to do 3 more. Inhale, straighten out, lower back. Exhale, bring it in. Continue at your own pace using your inhale to lower. Exhale to bring it back. Last one, inhale. Hold here and exhale. Beautiful. Now, options here, we're going to do some Russian twists. We can keep our feet on the mat, or if you want to keep it in boat variation, you may. You can have your hands in prayer, or I prefer to have them in fists. But we're just gently bringing our fist one side and another. We're going to do it 20 times. Waking up the core. We're going to need this today. Keeping your heart lifted. 6, 7 is a quick motion. That's why I say it's 28. 9, we're working the obliques. 10, halfway there. 11, 12, 13, keep breathing. 14, 15, we're almost there. 16, 17, 18, 19, we're feeling alive. 20, and grab hold of your thighs and rock forward. Ah, beautiful. All right, from here, we're going to, from seated, we're going to inhale, lift our hands up. Exhale, twist to the left. Left palm behind you, right foot to right, or right hand to right knee. Right hand to left knee, excuse me. Bring your gaze to the left. As you inhale, find length. As you exhale, draw the navel into the spine to deepen the twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to the right. And then back to center. We're moving to tabletop position. Take your time. Kind of reset. Let's do a little cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, arc the back, press away from the mat. Draw the navel in and up. Inhale, gaze forward. Belly drops. Exhale, arc the back. Do that a few more times using your breath to guide you. One thing with yoga is it's all about using your breath to transition from pose to pose. And use that breath to create your flow. Last one, inhale. Exhale, draw it in and up. Gorgeous. Nice neutral spine here. Core stays engaged. Make sure you're not dropping into your shoulders. We want to have support here. So to start, we're going to kick our right foot back. Give a little pedal here, back and forth to warm up our heels and our ankles. And then lift it up. Rotate that foot a little bit, kind of resetting after those kneeling postures. From here, you can claw into the right fingertips, right knuckles, and then lift your left hand like we're shaking someone's hand, keeping your arm in line with your ear. Breathe in, breathe out. Draw your navel in and draw your right knee to right elbow, left elbow to left hip. Inhale, extend. Now this time we're going to draw in and up, knee to elbow. We're going to do 3 of each. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow, or knee to right elbow, left elbow to left hip. Inhale, extend, knee to elbow. Last one of each. Inhale, extend, nice and long. Right knee to right elbow to left hip. Extend last time and draw in and up, left knee or right knee to left elbow. And release. Switching it up to the other side. So let's go ahead and pedal out the left foot this time. And move that aside a little bit. Are we feeling warmed up now? We're awake? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, kick up the left foot this time, nice and straight, and then extend your right hand out forward, meeting someone new, shake their hand. Inhale, nice and long here. Exhale, right elbow to right hip, left knee to left elbow. And inhale, extend. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Lots of right and lefts. Inhale, find extension. Exhale, contract, right elbow to right hip, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Last one. Inhale, extend. Or last pair. Exhale, right elbow to right hip, left knee to left arm. And last one. Wiggle the fingers and toes. And then exhale, knee to elbow. Bring it down. Gorgeous. Now we're awake, we're alive. We're going to move into our first sun salutation of the practice from all fours. Kick up the right foot. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest and plant the foot in between the palms. Think nice and tall in the chest here for low lunge. And if you're comfortable, you can swing your hands forward, up and back for this is typical of a moon salutation, but this is just a crescent lunge. Heart remains lifted. And then exhale, rain it down. Maybe you have the option to curl the back toes under and lift the back knee, and then twist, reaching your right hand up. Inhale here, and then exhale to lower it down. Bring your front foot back, and lower all the way down, belly to the mat. From here, we're going to squeeze our elbows into one another, making grasshopper legs, and inhale, lift up cobra. We're going to do 3 cobras. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up cobra. Exhale, release. Now pay attention. On your next cobra, we're going to lift up, pressing into our pelvis and the tops of our feet. Maybe we practice hovering the hands off the mat with our lift of our head. And then exhale, let it go. Press back up to all fours. This time we're going to kick the left leg up. And then exhale, draw the knee to nose, look forward, and plant the foot in between the palms. Great. Inhale, sweep the hands forward, up and back, crescent lunge. And then exhale, rain it down. Maybe you lift the back knee up, plant the right palm, inhale, reach the left hand up high. And then exhale, plant the palm. This time we're going to step or hop that back foot to meet the front. We'll meet in a forward fold. Breathe here. Just taking a load off for a second. Relaxing the head and the neck and the shoulders. To help with this, maybe you shake your head a little yes, a little no. Maybe you grab hold of the shoulders with a gentle bend of the knees and sway side to side. Awesome. From here, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And on your next inhale, generous bend at the knees, and inhale, roll it all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, relax the shoulders, palms face forward, hips active, heart lifts, head over your heart, heart over your pelvis. Nice, energetic Tadasana mountain pose. Notice how you feel. Take a breath or two. And on your next inhale, sweep your hands up, nice and long. And then exhale, we're going to bend our knees, lowering our hips down. We're bringing our hips down and back just a bit, keeping our arms lifted, heart lifted. Pull the thumbs back. We're sitting down in a chair pose. Cultivating strength in our legs here. Engaging the core. Breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fold forward. Inhale, slide the hands up the legs for half lift. Exhale, forward and fold. Plant the palms. We're going to bring back one foot and another. Lower your bellies all the way down to the mat. Now remember in first cobra where I played with lifting the palms. We're going to do that again, but first we'll do one cobra. Squeeze the elbows into each other, making grasshopper legs. Inhale, lift the head, cobra. Exhale, release. This time we're going to lift the palms with our head. Inhale, lift, squeezing the elbows together, gazing forward, and exhale. Now on the next one, I would like you to continue doing that, but if you're comfortable, press into the pelvis and lift your feet with everything else. So next inhale, lift up, head, hands, and feet. Locust variation. And exhale, release. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. We're strengthening the back muscles here. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, find length. And release. Let it go. Press up to all 4s. And then lift yourself up into plank. We're going to go into a half plank, continuing to work our core. So from plank, we're going to go into a side plank. So we're rotating our heels to our right and bow and arrowing our left hand up. We're going to breathe here. If that's a little bit too intense, you can lower the right knee and place it down like we did earlier. Breathe in and out. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate the heels back to center, back to plank, and we're going to rotate to the left and bring our right hand up. Stack the legs here. And if you wanted to practice this and wanted to still have support, but you didn't want to lower your left knee, you can extend your right foot forward to support that way. So you're still getting the oblique practice here. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hands down. Lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Just plain old cobra. Exhale, release. And we're going to meet in down dog. So lift up to all 4s, curl the toes under, and lift your hips up towards the sky. Let's breathe here. Maybe pedal out the heels, stretching the backs of the legs, our hamstrings. Take a moment to reset. Awesome. This time, we're going to lift our left leg up high. And then exhale, draw the left knee to nose and look forward. Plant the foot in between the palms. And we're going to lower our back heel after pivoting it out to the right. We're going to inhale, sweep our hands forward, up and back, warrior 1. Breathe here. Now from here, we're going to inhale, lift in the chest, nice and tall. Exhale, open wide to a warrior 2. Maybe widen your stance. Keep a bend in the front knee. Make sure your front knee doesn't go beyond the toes. Gaze forward. Breathe here for a few breaths. On your next inhale, I invite you to reach forward, flip the front palm, and drop the back. Inhale, exhale, up and over, pulling that hand back. Long stretch on the left side. Peaceful warrior. Your right hand can stay on the right thigh, behind the back, or even go for a bind to wrap around the front thigh. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, cartwheel down. Pivot the back foot so it's facing forward, and step that foot to meet the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, sweep the hands forward and up, keeping our hips down and grounded for chair pose. Now listen closely. We're going to go and do our eagle arms like we did before. So karate chop the right hand and the left elbow on the top of the right crease. Make your V, backhand touch, or double wrap. So this is going to be pretty much prep for our eagle in just a minute. Breathe here. Inhale, lift up the left elbow. Exhale, draw it down. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the left elbow up. Exhale, unravel, and bring your palms behind you to interlace, to open the chest, pulling the hands down and back. Breathe. Inhale in, exhale. Your next inhale, think nice and tall. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward, belly cascading over the thighs. Your hands still pulling down and away from your heart. And release with control the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the palms, bringing back one foot and another, lowering all the way down to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. And we will all meet in downward facing dog. Awesome work. This time, I invite you to lift your right foot way up high. Exhale, draw your right knee into the nose, look forward, and plant the foot in between the palms. Pivot the back foot, open it wide, and lower the left heel. And then sweep your arms forward, up and back to warrior one. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Gaze forward, really strong in that back pinky toe. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, open wide, warrior two. This is a strong, powerful pose. You made it this far. You're doing a great job. Give yourself some credit. We're cultivating strength in our core and our legs and our shoulders, while also utilizing the breath. Continue breathing deep. Goal here is to maintain a smooth constant of the breathing. Nice long inhale, smooth exhale through the mouth or nose. Continue gazing forward. Inhale, flip the front palm, reaching forward, drop the back. Exhale, up and over, peaceful warrior. Breathing in, heart remains open. Keeping the front knee bend. And then exhale, cartwheel forward. Frame the front foot with your palms. Pivot that back foot to parallel and step that back foot to meet the front. Forward fold. Breathe in and out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, relax the shoulders, but staying here. Bend the knees, lift the hands up. Chair pose once again. Maybe you want to scoot your feet in together, really together. And this time we go into our eagle arms, karate chop your left arm first, then right elbow over the left crease, back the hands to touch, your V or double wrap. Inhale, lift the left elbow or right elbow, and then exhale, elbow to navel. On your next inhale, press into the floor with your feet, lifting all the way up to Tadasana with eagle arms. Right elbow lifts all the way up, nice tall torso. And then exhale, unravel. Swan dive the arms around and to behind your back. Interlace the fingertips, maybe opposite thumb on top. The one that feels a little funky. Open the heart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees generously. Cave forward. Pulling the hands away from the heart space, getting a deep stretch in the shoulders. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, I'll release the bind with control. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward and bow. Plant the palms, bring back one foot and another. Lower to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. We'll meet again in downward facing dog. Awesome. So from here, we're going to bring our right foot up. Left heel grounds down. Exhale, draw the knee to navel. Look forward. Plant the foot in between the palms. We're not pivoting the back foot this time. We're staying in this lunge here, keeping your heart to lift. Maybe you want to get your blocks at this point. We're going to be doing warrior 3 before our peak pose. So maybe you want to have your blocks ready for support or practice by a wall if you're not familiar with this balance posture. I'm going to inhale, sweep our hands up, high lunge. And then we're going to dive forward, belly cascades over the front knee. We lift up onto the back toes and straighten that right leg as we go into warrior 3. Surprise. Nice long line, fingertips to the toes. Imagine what we were doing whenever we were practicing our lifts whenever we were in all fours. If you want, you can have your arms back in airplane arms. The choice is yours. Or you can have your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. It's okay to feel a little wobbly. I feel wobbly too. Now, without dropping your foot down, we're going to bring our left knee forward and up. Maybe you catch it here. Think nice and tall. And then we're going to wrap our left leg over and around the right for eagle legs. All right. Now we're going to karate chop our right hand, and then karate chop our left elbow over the right crease. Make your V, hands, a backhand touch or double wrap, eagle pose. Try to bend your right knee to sit into this pose. This is why we did those chair poses, to build leg strength. Inhale, lift the left elbow. This requires some focus. If you need to lower your right toe down closer to the mat or onto the mat, that's okay. Or your left toe in this case. Exhale, draw the navel in, cultivate strength in the core, elbow to navel. Inhale, lift up. We're doing 3 of these. Exhale, elbow to navel. Last one. Inhale, lift. Squeeze your legs and arms together. Strengthen the torso. And exhale, navel to elbow. All right, inhale, back to center. And then unravel the left leg. Bring it all the way back to our high lunge. Hands up towards the sky. And then exhale, rain it down. Bring your front foot back. Lower to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. And then we'll meet in down dog. This time we lift our left leg up high. Draw your left knee into the chest, look forward, and plant the foot in between the palms. Bring your hands up, high lunge. Breathe here. And then exhale. Bring your bellies over to cascade over your left thigh. Now, I didn't mention it before when I said cue the blocks, but this, if you're not familiar with the Warrior 3, you can use your blocks to support as you lift the back leg up. We're moving into Warrior 3 now, so if you haven't lifted that back leg and straightened the left, go for it. Use your blocks if you need to. If you're comfortable, find your drishti, your point of focus, which will be straight down. Engage the core. Lifting the last leg, you want one long line. Here, breathe, breathe, breathe. It's okay if you feel wobbly. I do myself. If you If you end up moving or falling down, that is okay. Keep trying. We're going for 3, 2, 1. Lifting the right knee up with control. Giving a squeeze to the chest, and then guiding your right foot around the left leg, bending the left leg into eagle legs. Karate chopping your left hand. Find a point of focus forward to help you balance. Then karate chopping the right hand over the left elbow crease. Make your V, hand touch, or double wrap. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the arms together, find that opposition, draw in the core, inhale, exhale out. On your next inhale, lift using your right elbow to guide you. Exhale, draw the right elbow down. 2 more. Inhale, find lift. Exhale, elbow to navel. Last one. Inhale, find lift. And exhale, elbow to navel. Bring yourself back to center. And unravel everything. Shake out your left foot, you deserve it, and your right. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, draw your hands behind your back, pulling your hands down and away after they interlace to open the chest. To kind of counteract the shoulder stretch we just did with our eagle. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the knees, forward fold, keeping the hands interlaced. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the palms with control. And release the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, plant the palms, and we'll meet in all fours. Very good. Now, it's time for some floor work. We're going to kind of change gears here. Maybe do a cat and cow to reset. Walking your hands towards your thighs. We're going to be straight up from our knees to our top of our head, going into camel pose. Now, option here for your blocks once again. They can be at your sides like so. So camel pose, this act of engaging the core, the hips, the heart, lifting up while grounding down in the back body. The way I like to practice is inhale, find a mini back bend, lifting your hands up into the sky, engaging the back body here, and then exhale, float the palms down to the tops of your glutes, squeezing the elbows back. Creating an opening in the chest here, maybe bringing your gaze upward. Imagine a whoosh of energy lifting up the front body, grounding in the back. If you're comfortable with this position, maybe you guide the hands down the thighs. And maybe if you want to work a little further, but are not quite to where you can place your hands on your knees, you can use your blocks here. Or not your hands on your knees, your hands on your heels. You can use your blocks. Opening the heart, creating space, breathing into the tight areas in your heart space. I'm going for 3 more breaths. And release. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive the hands back behind to the tops of your glutes or a little lower, or all the way down to your heels if you're there. Opening the heart space. Breathe 5 deep breaths, pressing into your foundation. Trying to slow down the breath. Last breath in and out. Unravel. Knock over your block like I did. and we're going to go into pigeon pose. So since we were doing all that fun stuff with our back, this will help us unwind with our back and legs. So we're going to bring our right knee in and up, and then cross the right shin in front of us. Now, traditionally, yoga asks that we have the shin parallel to the front short edge of the mat, but if you're not quite there, that's fine. If your heel is closer to your body, and that's where you are, that's cool. And then we can lengthen the back, walk our back foot away. And we're going to stay with our heart lifted at first. Breathe in. Now there's two options I present here. You can go for a restorative practice here, where you can stay with your heart lifted, or fold forward over the leg and relax onto your forearms or onto your hands, wherever you are. Or if you want a little more, you can lift up your palms and stay on your fingertips like so, and lower down. And use your inhale to lift back up, and we'll do that for 10 counts. Or if you want even more active, you can lower without your hands and strengthen the low back muscles. And do that for 10 counts. I'm going to stay just then lifted here. And if you need a little extra support in your hips, you can place a block under your hips. Several options for all parties. That's my goal. Keep breathing deep throughout your practice here. Stay mindful and engaged here. All right. Now use your back toes to walk your back knee forward to create space, and unravel, bringing your right knee back. And this time we're going to switch sides. So cross the left leg in front of you. Walk your back knee back. And assume a position that works for where you are today. You can stay upright. You can go into a restorative posture. Or you can be an active back exercise here. Wherever you are, do what works best for you. I'm going to do 5 of these push-ups here, and then I'm going to stay stationary. But you do what you need today. Breathe deep. You feel tightness in some areas. Breathe into that area there, creating expansion, and then find softness with your exhale. Continue breathing deep. We're going to do for 5 more breaths. Awesome. Now use your back toes to walk your knee closer to the front leg. Unravel. And I would like you to assume a wide-legged stretch here. We had our legs all wound up and tight, so now we're going to open and create space here. So for this part of the practice, I invite you to sweep your arms forward and up, tilt or rotate your torso towards your left foot to start, keeping the toes engaged. Find length, then exhale, cascade your leg over, or your belly over the leg. And you can have your hands all the way back here. You can have your hands on your shin or even on your foot, whatever feels natural. Try not to lift up in the right glute here. You want to keep that glued down. Breathe into the tight spaces here. Again, keeping your toes engaged. You want to protect the leg and the knee. Use your breath to deepen the stretch. Keeping your heart lifted to start. As you get accustomed to this, you notice that you can deepen your breath a bit more. Extend those breaths a bit longer. Maybe you can relax your head or your chin to chest, relaxing your head fully. All right, use your hands to walk yourself back up. We're switching sides. Inhale, reach all the way up. Tilt your torso to the right this time, and then cascade your belly over the right thigh. Keeping your heart lifted to start, keeping your arms extended for a second. You may notice some tightness here. And then relax your hands down. You may notice one side's different than another, and that's totally normal. We're just creating balance. Again, your head might not reach the leg, or your hands may be all the way close to your body as your heart stays lifted. And that's okay. Just take it one breath at a time. Flexibility doesn't come overnight. It happens whenever you really work towards it with regular practice. And even though I practice regularly, I still have a long ways to go with my flexibility. But that is no reason to get discouraged. I noticed that with my practice, I'm a lot farther along than I used to be. And you may notice some discomfort with some of these poses, but use your breath to kind of normalize the sensation and know that you're in a safe space rather than activating that fight-flight response. I know whenever I first started the class that I just taught today, I mentally probably would have said red flag. But again, we practice these modes of discomfort and strength building to kind of cultivate a new mindset that helps you along in these, not just in these poses, but off the mat as well. Just one or two more breaths here. You got this. And then walk your torso back up. Gorgeous. Alrighty. So we're going to have our legs nice and long in front of us. We're just going to dive down into a forward fold, staff fold. Keep your toes active. Exhale, dive forward. Belly cascades over the thighs. Heart remains open and lifted. And then dive forward, chin to chest. Keep your shoulder blades, or breathe into your shoulder blades here, the low back body. We're not holding this one for long. We're just going to do it for about another 3 or 4 breaths. Relax your head entirely, chin to chest. Now walk your torso back up. We're going to bring ourselves to the floor all the way, lay back. So bend the knees, grab hold of the thighs to roll back. We're going into bridge pose. So bring your feet in close to the glutes, plant the palms at your sides, and inhale, we're going to lift our hips up. The best way I suggest to do it is imagine your tailbone reaching towards your knees to lengthen the low back. creating space in that low back area while also lifting up in the torso. Maybe your chest reaches up towards your chin and your chin slightly up towards the sky, pressing firmly into the mat. If that's too much, you can just hold on to the sides of the mat. If you want a little more, maybe you shimmy the shoulder blades in together, interlace the fingertips behind the back, pressing the back of the hand or the backs of the pinkies into the mat to continue pressing away and lifting the hips. Breathe deep. On your next inhale, find a little bit more lift. And then exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly roll down the spine, getting a little massage here. One more time, we're going to inhale, press into our foundation, lift the hips. Inhale in. If you choose to interlace the fingers, practice with the opposite thumb on top this time. You're going to feel it in your glutes. And on your next exhale, just relax down. Fantastic. Alrighty, my friends. I'm going to move into a supine twist. First, draw your knees into the chest. Maybe you sway gently side to side. Just nice little massage here. Maybe a little micro circles with the knees. All right, use your left hand to guide your legs over to the left, nice and slowly. Extend your right arm out long to your right, maybe your gaze to the right as well. Breathe. You can keep your left hand onto your right thigh for support, guiding it further into the stretch. We're beginning to let go a bit more here, letting go of any tension, letting go of any thoughts or ideas that bubble up that does not currently serve you in the present moment. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. One more deep breath in and out. Bring your head back to center. Draw your knees into the center and guide them to the right this time. Left hand extends out long to the left. Maybe your right hand keeps on your left thigh to keep it guided to the right. Breathe here. Moving into or transitioning into a state of relaxation. Calm the nerves. Put aside any stress, any thoughts at this time. Just let it go. Surrender for a moment of stillness here. Let's do 2 more breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Last one. And let it go. Back to center, draw the knees in. You can take a moment for a little yogi freestyle if you want. I'm just drawing my knees into my armpits here, rotating my ankles. You can take this moment to go into happy baby or practice any of the postures we were earlier. You can do some more core work if you wish. or lay in supine grasshopper, or not grasshopper, but dragonfly. Maybe do more knee circles. Do what you gotta do. And when you're ready, allow one leg to spill out and the other, one arm to fall and the other. Take a moment to completely let it go, let everything go in the body. Allow yourself permission, a moment of stillness. To just be with the breath, to take in the nourishment of the practice. All right, friends. I'm going to conclude in Shavasana. So from here, we're going to bring our palms directly to our third eye or forehead. In gratitude, we thank ourselves for showing up and practicing today. And after this, we can stay here as long as you like. We say the sacred yoga term together now, Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Whenever you're ready, you can roll up. Take your time. And I thank you all for joining me in another awesome practice. Again, if you want to check out more, you can look at our Facebook pages, Yoga with George Ethan or Wilkes Recovery Revolution to learn more about what we do. If you want, you can reach out to us directly on our pages, and we'd love to hear from you. And if you are looking forward to more yoga, check us out next week, or check out on my Facebook page for previous entries. And I'll see you again next time. You can catch me Saturday mornings at 11 virtually. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you again soon. Take care.